Another Edward Yang film, as it is ranked next in the TSPDT list, Yi Yi, aka A 1 and a 2, very highly acclaimed. For its purely filmic attributes alone, Yi Yi makes for a highly impressive project. Finding its more psychological, social, or existential implications profound or revelatory is probably subjective, but I definitely find the experience emotionally involving, and I feel different with the rest of the day, or night in this case. 2000 was a big year for world cinema. Many enthusiasts of the form feel that in retrospect, to the point that it becomes a little bit of a bandwagon, for who can deny the power of these 15 films? Actually, I'll deny it of 3 of them. Fuck Requiem for a Dream, Dancer of the Dark. In the Dark is really hard work. And Crouching Tiger is weaker than films from the late 60s and 70s. It's really supposed to be one-upping via resources, if nothing else. But hey, Pedro Costa's in Vander's Room, Peter Watkins, La Commune. Watkins is such a genius, I vaguely developed an intensely immature dislike of him from afar. Jean Cagir's Platform, Jonas Mekas, As I Was Moving Ahead, possibly my favourite film of these 15 listed, Michael Haneke's Code Unknown, which AOD has discussed for this channel before, Agnes Varda's The Gleaners, and Roy Anderson's Songs from the Second Floor. This one feels weaker compared to the other 12 I'm naming here, but it's an enjoyable and memorable enough film, I may as well give it an overall positive notice. Bela Tarr's Werkmeister Harmonies, this film, Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love, AOD has discussed that one before, Alejandro Inarritu's Amores Perros, and Christopher Nolan's Memento. One of the few times that Nolan was actually really good. Sometimes he is as good as his fans claim he is, like in Memento. I would actually argue Dark Knight 08, and in 2020's relatively underrated Tenet. And sometimes he is as bad as his reactionary detesters say he is, in The Prestige, Dark Knight Rises, and also in Oppenheimer. I don't want to write anything else for fear of getting AOD into trouble. My bitterness at this human species knows too little bounds. But then that's why one Gerald Bruckner is authoring these pieces instead, and will be until a certain someone feels as though they can speak their mind without consequences, without the prospect of sadistic life ruination, of being maliciously slandered or cast out from what we currently term society.